Okay, I'm back at last. At long last, I'm back. I think. Waiting on Rumble to do its thing. It's weird. It really is. And I am back. How about that? I think. All right. Rumble continues to do its weird stuff. I don't know what it's doing. The thing is, it shows on my end, it shows the placeholder video, they call it, in the back end, but I'm actually live. I'm multi-streaming, and I know that it has to be live on Rumble in order to be live on YouTube. At least that's the way I see it. Let's see. Let me just make sure. YouTube connected, Rumble connected. It says I'm on. Let me check this right quick. Okay, guys, as you can see, I'm in the Tour Modified. I'm at Langley Speedway. I got it to load. It took a little while. Unfortunately, I don't know why. Let me go back to my Discord. Wow. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. There's a lot of things to keep up with on here, unfortunately. And I'm ready to go out and drive this old car a little bit, I think. The problem apparently was something with the iRacing UI, and I think it might still be ongoing. It seems to have improved a little bit. So one thing it might be is just server load. I mean, as soon as they come back, people jump on. I wouldn't think that many people would jump on to cause such a load on the servers. But what do I know about servers? Not much. I know that a lot of traffic can cause problems. Oh, I need to do something else right quick. Let's see, garage. Okay, this is fixed setup only, so I can't really change much. All this looks good. Oil pan height. How about that? I think that's a little different. I don't remember it being oil pan height, but yeah, you want to keep the oil pan from hitting the track for obvious reasons. You don't want to develop an oil leak, and you want to keep it up off the track. Now, settings, graphics, haptics, and FFB. Is that new? It might be. I don't remember that. But forget my memory. I can't remember anything. Let's see. Your car detail, hands up. Mirror, headlights. There's something about what you see. The post, the obstructions, hot obstructions, all okay. We're set on that. It shouldn't have changed. That was my setting, and what that does, the hot obstructions in there, and you can see here we got a new thingy. Yeah, you should be able to see that on your screen. This is the track map. I don't really want that there, and I don't really know how to turn it off. There's a fuel calculator down here. Let me hit Edit UI, and the fuel calculator, I just move it a little bit. And these things, you can resize these things now by just dragging it. Isn't that neat? That's pretty cool. It doesn't look like it works for everything, though. It's just some things. No. Let's see. Okay. Track map. How do you turn it off? Mini map. What the heck is that? Flat map. Radial map. What the heck is that? Okay. How do you turn it off? Okay, I don't know how to turn it off. Well, you click the eyeball right there. I don't need a track map on a tiny little oval like this, really. It's just kind of going to get in the way. Fuel calculator, I don't know that it's necessarily something that we absolutely need. For some races, it would probably be good. I'll turn it off for now and lock the UI right there. Just kind of like what we had it. And if, you know, the need arrives this for some kind of a fuel calculator, we'll see what we got. Now let's see how the car feels. That's what I want to do. So far I like it. It feels pretty good. Let's get some speed going here. We should have a lot more grip than we did. I don't think we do, which means that the update really didn't fix anything that was wrong with this car.
15.788.
Because the problem with this car really was that we just didn't have enough grip. That's ridiculous. You know, a car is, come on. I mean, really, a car with tires like this, you go in the turn and you kind of hit the brake a little bit too hard and you just spin around. I could see getting loose a little bit, but I didn't just get loose. The car just completely went around. Okay, let me make another lap. I'll make a couple of laps here. Try to get heat in the tires.
15.757.
Run around up a little higher on the track. Try to build heat.
.128. .737.
Okay, we're going to go a little bit harder now coming out of 4. Going to go ahead and go pretty high on the track. And then try to hit some somewhat race-paced laps. I'll take it kind of easy. I mean, I'm a pretty conservative driver, but I can tell you on corner entry, it could be the setup, but that car is way too loose on entry. And to me, they haven't really fixed the major issue with this car. They may have fixed some other things, but
15.024.
it's just all over the place. And I know it's a powerful car, and you have to take that into consideration. Now, we may be able to change the brake bias. I don't know. Let's try this. Oh, that's a big change. I'm just going all the way just for the heck of it. It doesn't really seem to be like a tire warming issue so much, maybe a little. We can go ahead and pull up on the track in the test session. They don't enforce that blue thing rule. It is still just, I like the way the grass builds up on the tires when you do that. It looks almost real, doesn't it? Looks pretty good. Now it should come off. There it goes.
28.359.
Under throttle, I could understand the car maybe getting a little loose sometimes, because it is a powerful machine.
15.405.
But the way this is just way exaggerated. I don't know. I mean, I don't think iRacing's lying about updating the car, but can't really tell much difference myself. See there? I mean, that's ridiculous. Breaking loose like that halfway down the straightaway. And it's still doing it. It's not a brake bias issue. It's just loose. It's just extremely slippery and loose. And the car's, I'm sorry, the car is just not, it's just not realistic at all. It's just not there. They completely missed it. Now, the UI seems to be responding better. So we'll go ahead, in the interest of doing some more testing with this, we'll try to register for this practice session. And it's still slow. It came up pretty quick. It's not bad. It seems like maybe it was a server load issue. Let's wait and see. Yeah, there it goes. It's coming up. But yeah, the car is not anything like realistic. It's just not there. Let me get back to my other screen. Hold on. Let me get back to hold on, guys. I'm trying to do something. Now, this is probably a track that will be maybe a definitely higher speed track. And you definitely should be able to get through the corners. What happened? Hold on. I'm currently looking at a black screen here. What happened, guys? Oh, there it goes. All right. I'm just looking at OBS. I saw a black screen. We should be seeing the interface or the simulation here. I was just wondering why that was, and it came up. So there we go. I don't know. If you see a black screen, it should be temporary, momentary. Got the interface up here now. Okay. I'm just checking my stream, guys, and I just want to make sure you can see and nothing is all weird and crazy. I see what I see everything there. If you're in Rumble, I'm also looking at YouTube a little bit, but if you're on Rumble, probably if you want to chat, send a chat. I'll check it every now and then between practice sessions or whatever. Now, let me say this. These guys out here are going to turn laps that are way faster than anything this old man can turn. Because I haven't driven this car in a long time, not much. I'll get in it once in a while and just play around, but it's a good race car. I mean, I like the car. The problem is there's really no participation in the official series. I don't even think there's anybody running much in leagues for these. I'm just taking it really easy here. Got in the wall there. Ooh, I'm only 2 seconds off the pace now. I think the car's worse now than it was before they updated it.
New fastest lap for you.
I'm just going to let these guys get by because you see people coming down. See that guy there? He's got the same issue that I'm experiencing. The car is just they've ruined it. They've made it worse, I believe. Look at there, another guy off the track. This car should stick like glue. It's ridiculous. Look at the tires on it. Should be glued to the track. If you've ever driven the Indy cars,
oh, good.
20.823. That was your fastest lap of the session.
I'm not saying it should be like Indy cars, but you know how you can drive an Indy car flat out at Indy, you know. going 200 and something miles an hour. Yeah, you can't make this car go around here without getting loose and spinning out
1.171.
at any reasonable, you know, reasonable amount of throttle and brake. Being conservative. It's just sliding all over the place. Okay.
20.171. You've just set your fastest lap of the session. Let's make sure we rejoin safely. Car approaching, stay low. Car approaching, keep left. You've got wheel
Well, they
damage.
changed the spotter. He's a little more. He gives you a little more information, like stay off the track and all that junk. I see the track map is back. It's just way over on the far right side of my screen, and I know you can't really see that on the stream, but that's all right. You're not missing anything. It's just a track map with the. Well, it's kind of cool, but I don't think it's really needed on little ovals. If it was a road, you know, that might be of some use. Let's this right here. I'm sorry, I think they messed up on that update. I mean, I don't know. I'm no expert, you know, but I know what real race car drivers tell me about iRacing. And the number one thing I hear of anybody who's a real, that I know is a real race car driver and has driven on iRacing is there's no way any race car would be that hard to handle. They slide around too much. There's not near enough grip. There's not near enough forward bite. All of the above. So what do I say? I don't know. I just don't know. See, here's our filters. See, I don't see dirt oval here. Let's go to oval. It's already the filter I've got on. I don't understand all seasons. Mini stock, NASCAR, Porsche. Well, guys, we were supposed to get AI for dirt racing. I'm sorry to say, I just don't see it. It's not in the filters. And if you just turn off all the filters or just select all seasons and go by car name, see car name over here. I gotta say, guys, this is probably the worst season update I've ever seen out of iRacing. This is pathetic. Well, they threatened to give us dirt. Let's try create a season. Oh, wait a minute. Let's do this. Let's do a single race. Practice qualifier, 3-hour qualifier. No, we don't. Okay, 5-minute practice, 3-minute qualifier, 50-lap race. Let's go with standard 30 laps like a lot of dirt series do, at least on iRacing. And we're talking street stocks here, so let's go 25. And we're not going to do heat racing. We're just trying to figure out if we can even select actually it lists all these other cars, but I don't. Okay, if I select big block modified, it's not supposed to work. So what's the deal with that? Oh, here it is. Invalid car. The selected car. Let me make sure you guys can see this. Yeah, the selected car is not valid. May not be supported in AI. So let's get rid of that. And we'll go to one that is supposed to be supported, which is the dirt street stock. Okay, still says that up there. Let me try to start over. Create a single race. Continue. Oops. Car. Okay, now it doesn't say it. Dirt street stock track. Not Hickory. That's an asphalt track. Okay, we don't. Let's go with the dirt track at Charlotte. Track options, rolling start, single file back, works for me, whatever. Time of day, doesn't really matter. Weather, we'll go static weather, partly cloudy, good enough. Next is car incident limit 20, that's fine. Track conditions. Carry over. Leave debris on the track. AI opponents. Let's go with 22 opponents. Challenge level high. Because the last time I did this, I did an AI race. It was on asphalt, but I had adaptive AI selected and challenge level medium, and it just didn't. The AI wasn't any good. I mean, I'm not very fast, and I won. So that's. I want the AI to be good, but I don't. If I go fixed skill range, I don't know what percentage to set it on. So I'll try adaptive AI again. If it's stupid, I'll try it on a fixed skill range, a higher range to like 50 to 75% or something, and see if they can whoop up on me. Okay, guys, it's loading. It looks like the UI. iRacing did send me a response, an email. It said they're aware of the issue. It says, we are aware of this issue and have a team actively investigating it. We hope to have this resolved as soon as possible. So apparently it's at least partially resolved, and they might do another update, might not, I don't know. I'm going to go to settings and display. Okay, that's not it. I don't know how to turn off that silly track map over there. It just bothers me that it's over there. I'll have to try to figure it out later. All right, here we are with the street stocks, UI, AI. Dirt street stock. Haven't driven one of these in a while. I know one thing. Might want to look for, see what setups in here. We want to go to. I actually have some old street stock setups in here. I'd forgotten all about those. I don't know if they're any good or not, so we'll go ahead and just use this. Those are old, and we want to change this to 4-to-1 steering ratio, and that's it. That's really loud.
18. Just set the fastest lap. 18.011.
Now this is probably one of the easier tracks on dirt, I guess.
23.17.
You can drive just about anywhere on this track. And apparently this is, I take back what I said about this being the worst update ever. Obviously they did get this working at least. We don't know how good it is yet, but it seems okay so far. At first I thought there wasn't anything to it because I couldn't see any sessions, but I built this single race from scratch, so it is there and it does work. So this is the meat of the update, really, is the dirt AI, unless you're a road guy. If you're a road guy, there's probably a lot of things that you probably like better than this, but I don't really cover any road stuff because I don't do any road racing and I don't know anything about it. One of the reasons is because if I get on a road course, I've done some road, but if I get on a road course, I just can't remember the turns. It would take a lot of time, a tremendous amount of time, for me to get the hang of road racing, because you got to remember so much of, and it really isn't just a matter of, it's kind of it's not what you call muscle memory, it's repetition memory. You have to run the course enough to remember, where you need to be in the turns, what kind of speed you can take, how much you downshift or whatever, and
18.478.
Oh! Well, that dude practically stopped in there.
There's a car on the low side. Clear. Let's make sure we rejoin safely.
Oh,
Car
okay.
approaching, stay low. Car approaching, keep left.
And there's my old number 76 rat bag custom number car. I don't know why I put a... Really not sure why I put a custom... I'm not sure that is a custom number now. That's not... It's... I've got a custom number, I think, for it. We won't worry about that. Now, I'm supposed to try to qualify, and I'll go out here and do what I can. I don't know. I just can't drive on dirt. Dirt is not at all realistic.
22.0.
It's way too slick. It's just ridiculous. Again, we're in a car with huge fat tires. It's got like late model fat tires on it, and it just slides all over the track. which dirt is going to be more slick, obviously, than asphalt, but it's still just, it's too much. It's just not realistic. But having said that, some people are still good at it. They're really good at what they do here on iRacing. I'm not. You know, I'm not any good at dirt. What? There must be another lap. I think I did set it for 3 laps. So I just wasted that lap. That's all right. Oh, I forgot. I set it for open qualifying by accident. I had this set up before and forgot to change it. It's just a 3-minute qualifier open. I should have set it for long qualifying and, you know, 2 or 3 laps. I think 3 laps is a little better. So I'm first in qualifying. Right. That's what I'm saying. These cars just aren't, these AI just aren't competitive enough at this level. I've got it to where they are supposed to adapt, which means they should pick up. They should get faster. I would think. I've never been the fastest anything in dirt street stock. Although I say I had some pretty good races there once in a while. Usually at Volusia. For some reason, Volusia is like my track. Okay, now they're beating me. Yeah, now they're beating the soup out of me. I'm back to 4th. Let me go back to the bottom. I was running better laps on the bottom. Well, never mind now. It's over. Now it won't stop until I get off the track, I think. If you stay out, it'll just continue the session on until you stop. At least that was my impression. They're all pitting in, you see. So I gotta... They're all lined up. It's kind of... The AI is kind of goofy in some ways, but look how straight their cars are. I can't look at other cars. Oh, let's try this. Oh, show me anybody. Hang on. Oh, there it goes. See, he looks almost straight, and that's just not really how dirt looks. He's getting a little bit kind of sideways a little bit. And I'm not saying you should look, the car should look completely sideways, but maybe that's my problem. Maybe I'm getting too sideways. I don't look that sideways though. That looks about how normally you'd look. I mean, when you enter a race with real drivers, that's normally how they look. They look, you know, at a certain angle when they're getting through the turns and they're not getting too loose or anything. So I don't understand why these guys look like they're straight in the turns, almost. Well, I qualified 4. 25 laps. Let's see how this works. The AI seems okay. Visually, that's a little odd that they're so straight. in the turns. They look too straight.
One to go. Next time by.
Now, we always started in third gear in these. It seems a little low, but the RPM seem a little low
Get
at
ready.
third,
Going
but
green.
for some reason it always seemed to work pretty
Post car
well.
is off. Time to do your job.
Is that just one shifting once was the advantage, I think.
Green, green, green. Inside. Clear inside. Inside. Stay high. Clear inside. Car inside. Clear inside.
See how he's almost straight in the
Stay high,
turns?
the car on the low side. Clear. Car inside. Clear inside. 22.329.
And
Nice and smooth. You're running second. The next car's the leader.
and I shouldn't be. You say the leader's pitting?
555. Okay, you are the leader.
This is. They have to dial up the competition in this. Unless they start coming on better, you know, this is pretty bad. Because obviously, you can see I can't drive.
The car in P7 just set the fastest lap. 18.218. The car in P7 just set the fastest lap. 18.186. Car outside.
Done got slick on the bottom.
Clear.
One thing about this, I wonder if it will,
Outside. Clear.
if you'll be able to make good track states
Car outside.
just by running AI cars on the track.
The next car's the leader.
I don't really know. It doesn't really look that great right now. But it's different. It's different from the pre-gen stuff, seems to be.
The leader is running 18.
Well, I lost the lead. They're up there running around the top. Guess I could try that. I'm getting spanked now, guys. That's a little more realistic.
025.
Oh, I jumped the berm. I'm terrible.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Well, this is more realistic now because I shouldn't be anywhere near the front. I should be in dead last where I should be. Oh, I just can't drive, man. I want to get better at it. After, man, I've been on here racing dirt since 2017. And I'm on here wanting to get better at it. I've been doing this for almost 10 years, 9 years now. I'm on here saying I want to get better at dirt. And I've been saying that for 9 years. Well, I have improved in the 9 years, but not enough.
005.
Oh, that's just... Well, those two guys up there adapted well. They're whooping up on me now. And I'm trying to run the top. And
Clear.
oh, they got me.
Car approaching. Stay low. Caution. Yellow flag. Car approaching. Stay low. Car approaching. Stay low. They want you in single file. Pass the pace car.
Now I get to go to last. At least I can take a swig of my energy drink, right?
Catch start 20. Car.
Strawberry.
Past the 20. Car.
Why am I passing the 20? He's the one that pitted a while ago. He must have jumped the start. It looked like he did, and I thought, well, he's on the outside. I guess he's all right. I don't know. Now, normally in official races, these do single file restarts, and they might do them here because I think I set it that way when I first set this up. I set this up this session. I set up a template, and it remembers your last settings, but the last settings were for Asphalt street stocks, I think, at Hickory.
About to go green. Stay focused.
It retained, you know, what I didn't change, it just went back to
Time
those
do your
last.
job.
This is, we're too far back, you know. We're gonna come around a little bit before they start, though. It's Charlotte. It does that thing on the back stretch where it, well, they're stopping now. I'm going back to the bottom. I'm going down to the middle where there's some moisture. Anywhere there's moisture, like around here. Try to get under this 69 car. I'm on the bottom 3 wide.
Clear outside if you wanted. 19.1.
All right.
7. You're on the bottom 3 wide.
I think we might be 4 wide now.
Clear all
Oh,
outside. Keep low. Outside clear. 18.945. Outside. Clear up top. .859.
trying to get in some moisture, especially with the right rear. On exit. Probably want to look for moisture on the right front on entry.
Clear. 18.826. Car outside. Outside clear. The leader is running 19.106.
Well, I moved back up to 18th. I think we got 22 cars. So I moved back up a little. It's all right, guys. The Dirt AI is not bad. It's, you know, you can adjust the skill of the AI. I've got it on adaptive, and they could probably be a little faster, but for a guy like me that can't drive these cars, I mean, there were times when I did okay on dirt street stocks, but I never was real fast. And now I'm just rusty, and I don't have a good. I'm not good at this.
Outside. Clear outside if you want it. Outside. Outside clear. 18.
Honestly, I just want to go run dirt late models and be
Clear outside if you want it.
skilled enough to be competitive at it. I'm just not. I've tried, and I just haven't been able to get it. I'm not giving up on it. I just probably going to try it some more, but
Clear high. 19.
you know, I'm fighting my way back up through here a little bit.
Clear up top. Clear. Car outside. Outside is clear.
slowly making my way back
Two
up.
more. Let's go. Car outside.
And the race is about over, but that's all right. It's been fun. It's been a pretty fun deal here. That's the whole idea, is to have fun. And I actually
Car outside.
didn't get wrecked, which is unusual
Flag. Stay smooth.
on any iRacing dirt oval.
Leader is running 19.6.
You can get batted around like a pinball or something.
19.128.
People complain about dirt oval being, no new
Outside is clear.
content, and the tracks
Outside.
are slippery and they don't seem right, and
Side. Clear.
the cars don't seem right. Well, all that's probably true to some extent, but fix something that you can fix. Fix the community. Finished ninth. I made it back up to ninth. Got me a top 10. All right. Fix the community, though. Fix what you can fix. You can't fix, that's for iRacing to fix the dirt, the dirt surfaces and the tires and all that stuff. That's iRacing's forte. They'll work on that, and they'll eventually. It'll just keep changing. It's just going to keep on changing and changing. It'll change throughout, but in the meantime, people in the community, it's up to you to fix the dirt community. And it is a problem. You try to tell them that and they get mad at you, but it is a problem. I'm sorry, guys, it is. And it's not everybody. It's certainly not everybody. It's just a few people. And I'll tell you something. I'm not going to name any names. I'm not going to name and shame. You're not supposed to do that. In fact, you can get protested for it. But I was spectating a race the other night. It was a Pro Late Model race at Fairbury, one of the official races. I don't even remember if it was fixed or open, but I think it was open. And it was like 2 against 2. There were other people racing, but there were 4 individuals. 2 of them were working together against the other 2 that were working together. And there was straight line wrecking, just intentional straight line wrecking, driving around the track on a broken car that only had 3 wheels, just waiting for the other guy to come around so you could wreck him. It ruined the entire racing experience for everybody in that session, because those 4 cars, those 4 children, just little, like acting, they weren't children because they keyed up their mics, they cussed at each other and all that, but they acted like a bunch of 12-year-olds on the playground. Just ridiculous. It was just ridiculous, guys. And that particular race right there is a microcosm of the dirt community. Out of 16, 18 cars, you had 4 people that were just ruining everybody's experience. It's the worst race. I mean, I'm not saying it's the worst race ever on iRacing. It's the worst one I've ever seen. I think this is where the 20 car gets disqualified. I watch him. He takes off early. And I just follow him. I figure, hey, we're going. And I think he got sent to the pits. I noticed he pitted. So I think he got a penalty. There he goes. He's gone. And the car on the inside of the 96 didn't go. So 20, you got the penalty. Let's see if he... There he goes. He's headed to the pits. Oh, Tom. I don't know. I don't know where they get these names. I think some of them are iRacing employees. And there I am slipping and sliding around. Maybe slipping and sliding too much. I don't really know. He headed to the pits. He had to go do a stop and go, I guess, or a drive through at least. But you don't see, honestly, I don't think you see that in official racing. Stop and go. Oh, they're holding him. Wow. They're going to lap down now. Yep, they want to lap down. I haven't seen, I mean, I've seen people really fudge the start. I mean, do some stupid stuff on the start and on these dirt races, and it doesn't seem like anything happens. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Anyway, I finished 9th at the dirt track at Charlotte. Yay! I'm the greatest. All right, we don't need any of that. Okay, it seems like the UI issues have kind of cleared up. I don't know what the deal is with the filters. I don't like it, and I'm going to continue to complain about it. I already complained about it in my first email when I complained about all the issues they're having with the UI. And we'll bring it up again if it's not fixed. If you can't filter by discipline, I mean, that's ridiculous. Look at this GT3. Man, I tell you, those GT3 guys go crazy, don't they? They love that stuff. I can't figure it out. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you tuning into this stream. It was fun. It was fun, really. The modifieds, the asphalt modifieds, I don't see where the update really did anything. And they'll continue. I was hoping to see an increase in participation in the tour modifieds and the SK modifieds. I don't think we're going to see that. We might see a temporary bump, but it's going to fall back off because the cars haven't really changed. They're still terrible, and they slip and slide all over the track, and they're just awful. The SK is not going to be quite as bad because it's a lower powered car, but it's just not. I just don't see any significant change in the car at all. Some of the other interface updates, the track map, good for road guys. Oval, I don't know of any use really for it, even for road. I mean, you're trying to race, you're gonna be looking over at a map. Not really. I mean, most people that are focusing on racing are just focusing on racing against the track itself and not looking over there at the other guy. It's a mistake to look at the other guy. It's a mistake to look off at a map. Just focus on your race. So I'm going to figure out how to turn that off and get it off my screen, even though it's way over on the far right side where you can't even hardly see it. I'm going to get it off of there. I don't need it. I don't want it. Other things, this business with this filter up here not being in where it's supposed to be, it's just something I'll have to continue to complain about until they fix it. They probably will, I figure. I don't know. 5 to go at Daytona. That's where you got 5. Well, 5 laps at Daytona is a pretty, it's just a significant amount of time to make a move. But a lot of places, you put a bunch of cars on there with 5 to go, and they're just gonna wreck. That's all you're gonna have is a bunch of wrecks. Even at Daytona, you're gonna see some of that. I don't know what they want me to update here. Probably one of the cars or something. I don't know. But I'm gonna get out of here. I wanted to show you some of the new content going on with iRacing and whatnot. I see Connor in my chat. Connor, I see you there. Just to answer you, I don't currently race anything in real life. I've been around short track racing all my life. I've known a lot of people that raced, and I've worked at racetracks. I've done sports photography, and I've helped people with race cars and all kinds of things, and done just about anything you can think of. But I never was a full-time driver or anything like that. But I've been around it all my life, and I've enjoyed it. I don't really participate much anymore because I'm too old. I'm 64, and I'm tired, and I don't really relish the Alabama summers, either standing in the pits or sitting on a bleacher for 3 or 4 hours, either fighting the dirt at a dirt track or fighting the heat at an asphalt track. You know, just the way it is. You get older. So I just play around on here, and I wish they'd get it. I wish they'd get their surface modeling and tire modeling a little better, a little more realistic. Be great. Anyway, again, I appreciate you guys dropping in, watching the stream, checking it out. Looks like we had a few people drop in over on YouTube, also here on Rumble. And really, I focus more on Rumble now. YouTube has gotten to be where what the heck? Oh, that's cool. Anyway, YouTube's gotten to be where, just, I had a channel that was successful on YouTube. I closed it, and then I tried to start one back, and it's getting to be, YouTube is, I'm just going to let it go at that. YouTube is what it is, and I don't care for YouTube. I don't care for Google. I think they make some great tools. I think YouTube is a great video sharing website, but I just don't care for the company, Alphabet. I think they overreach, and they're quick on the trigger to ban somebody or whatever. But that's just the way they are. So I stick to Rumble. Rumble is a lot more permissive, and while I still do some things on YouTube, mostly just sticking to Rumble. So if you're over there on YouTube, come find me on Rumble. Follow me on Rumble. I appreciate it. I appreciate anybody hitting a like, hitting follow on Rumble, and even if you want to, subscribe on YouTube. Guys, I'll see you next time.